Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Peace, love, and positivity to you. My name is Sohum, and today I'm bringing you another double reaction. This time, it's 80's new wave themed. We're first going to check out the song Under the Milky Way by The Church, and then Suede Head by Morrissey. I've never heard of The Church, nor have I heard of Morrissey, so this is going to be a very fresh reaction for you all. Of course, I hope you enjoy it, but before we dive in, a massive thank you to Scott the Cheeky for the generous donation request and the song selections today. But now, let's jump into it. And I've been really digging new wave as a genre. Before starting this reaction channel, I had no idea what new wave was all about.
Sometimes when this place gets kinda empty,
Oh, that is a nice voice.
sound of their breath fades with the light. I think about the loveless fascination.
My acoustic guitar brain wants to start strumming along together.
Lower the curtain down, Memphis. Lower the curtain down, alright.
The bass line is nice to pay attention to.
I got no time for private consultation. Under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for.
Oh, that moment is really pretty.
Might have known what.
This kind of like came over me as a wave right here. A new wave. I'll point it out. Right here. Beautiful.
Might have known what you would find.
Yeah.
And it's something quite peculiar.
The way this melody settles into your body.
Something shimmering and white. It leads you here, despite your destination. Under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for.
That harmony, guys. So
Might
pretty.
I know what you would find. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. Something quite peculiar.
The gradual rise in intensity throughout that last, I want to say, 45 seconds there, unmistakable. That is the reason that I love this genre so much, because any emotion that the song is trying to kind of dawn on you in the beginning, it just gets slowly magnified. It's a very gradual process. Sometimes it's more funky, sometimes it's more bluesy. In this case here, it's almost more melancholy, this gradual rising feeling. Because if I think of lyrically what's going on, it feels like there's a lot of themes related to isolation, of longingness, a bit of mystery as well. This kind of puts me in a bit of like a sad boy mindset, as if like I'm out there in the world on my own. And that is a sad proposition, because there's so much beauty in doing things together, but sad songs always do it for me, so I'm here for it.
And it's something quite peculiar, something that's shimmering and white, leads you here despite your destination.
Oh, I like that lyric too.
Under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. Under the Milky Way tonight. Under the Milky Way tonight. Under the Milky Way tonight.
Oh, I really, really like that. Is there any more to this? No, just a black screen here. I really like that song. There's so much to appreciate in that, and I love the way the emotional intensity built from the start to the end. The voice, the singer's voice, I think his name is Steve Kibley or Kilby, something like that. Really love his voice. Super velvety. It's as if you're like opening a new jar of the creamy peanut butter, not the chunky one, and taking a knifeful. Super, super smooth. And when he sings with the other vocal harmony, which I couldn't tell if it was his own voice or another singer accompanying him, but regardless, the harmonies that they would sing together, super nice. I love the overall melody in this song, so when you get beautiful vocal harmony on top of that, it just levels up the track for me. I mean, I was talking about like the rising tides of the emotions, and often that is coming from the synths themselves rising and falling, how gradual and how in the foreground they feel versus how kind of passive and distant. It's like waves when they arrive towards the shore. That's when you notice them, and then when they start to recede, then the sound gets quieter. It's not as much of a prescient thing in your mind anymore. And I love that they play with that dial specifically to create a song like this. And interestingly, I was expecting an almost complete divergence away from the acoustic guitar and the strumming that we heard early on, but that wasn't the case. I'm pretty sure we heard acoustic strumming throughout the entirety of this song, which tells me this is a great song to cover as a simple acoustic medley, just campfire kind of vibe. And I love songs like that in their structure afford a lot of flexibility for newcomers or new versions to be spawned and enjoyed all the same. As I was listening to, I was also reminded loosely of Talking Heads and Depeche Mode. There's one other artist too, but if their name occurs to me, I'll bring it up later. Beautiful, beautiful first song. Let's jump into a Suede Head. What is that tone? It's almost like the speaker is being blasted, but then compressed.
Why do you come here? And why?
Oh, cool melody.
Why do you hang around?
Almost like he's doing the ha-has.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Le Petit Prince.
Come here.
I read that all the way back in my high school French class. This book took me far too long to get through.
Why do you come here when you know it makes things hard for me? When you know, oh, why do you come? Why do you telephone?
That is such a cool melody. That is the most memorable aspect.
I'm so sorry.
Where is this? It's at Indiana? Fairmount, Indiana. Okay. Crossroads of America.
Why do you come here when you know it makes things hard for me?
Yeah. This song is like littered with nostalgia, which is super awesome. And I'm gonna make a really random association, not because of the style of music, but the actual videography here. There is a music video for this song. It's a Russian song titled Shkola Beryoska. I don't know how to like spell that as optimally as I should in English phonetically, but it's by a group named Rauf and Fike, Rauf and Faik. There's a music video for that song that I am so reminded of as I'm watching Suede Head here. The nostalgic old school, the wintry vibe. It's a very specific reference.
Why do you come? You had to sneak into my room just to.
I don't know why I have this feeling pop into my brain just now, but I could almost imagine this part of the song being used as like a pre-chorus or verse for like a Journey track that leads into like a big Steve Perry chorus. I don't know where I get that from.
Read my diary.
It's been a minute since we did Journey on the channel.
Just to see all the things you knew I'd written about you. Oh, so many illustrations. Oh, but I'm so very sickened. Oh, I'm so sickened now. It was a good lay. It was a good lay. It was a good lay. Oh, it was a good lay. It was a good lay.
Oh man, that is emotional. It's really pretty. I don't know what a suede head is. Oops. I don't know what a suede head is, so somebody's going to have to fill in the context clues for me there. Because I know suede is like a type of fabric, I think, used to describe jackets. I always hear it like a suede jacket. Um, Either way, I love the song as well. It's very relaxing. I guess both of these songs, Under the Milky Way and Suede Head, are meant to just like seep into your gray matter, exist within all of the less active annals of your body, and just make you feel relaxed, warm, happy, whatever emotion that each of these songs are trying to convey. I just feel that kind of emanating within me now. And, interestingly, for me, when I hear like sad songs or songs about, let's say, darker, sadder topics, sometimes it can make me sad, yes, but more often than not, I'm just really happy to be listening to it because those scales, those melodies, the intervals, whatever it is, that combination, that litany of things just is a natural draw for me. So I end up loving a lot of sadder, valenced music. But it's interesting with new wave because despite some of the lyrics being sad and even the chord progressions being sad, it's not like the saddest in the world. It kind of teeters on that edge. Like, if we're going to describe happiness and sadness as a continuum from 0 to 100, sad being 0 and, the happiest of happy being 100, this song probably is 40, 45, and I would say something similar about Under the Milky Way. It's not so sad that it is depressing, and it's not so happy that it feels like unreal. It sits in that like sweet zone, kind of like a what do they call it in astronomy? The Goldilocks zone. I like it because it feels jovial on one end if you look at some of the elements in the mix, and there's still this underlying melancholy, this longingness, this feeling of nostalgia, which we got in both tracks. I think I will marginally prefer Under the Milky Way, but honestly, these songs are very close to each other, so I don't blame you, Scott, for loving both of them the way you did. But let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are on these songs today, on New Wave, on Morrissey, or the Church, really anything for the algorithm. But that's all I've got for you. If you'd like to request a reaction yourself, please hit the first link in the description box below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.